The roar of the sea. There are two tomes left by the ancients in this valley. We must repopulate them in order to blah blah blah. Alrighty then. Hey, this is Wentus yet again. I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of From Dust. So, right away we have a totem right next to our 7 people. If we had, like I said in the last episode, we need at least 5 people to set up a village, and as long as we do, we're fine. So, we have our villagers here, and they just need to set up a village, and we'll be set. And villages will infinitely produce villagers, so once we have that, we'll be well set into this island. And they mentioned something about the echoes of the water and the Shaman being uneasy. Like I said, this game does get challenging, so never take the easiness for granted, because it always will throw something unexpected at you. As you see, this is a very watery island. Lots of water sources. Well, we thought the valley safe, but the shaman listened to the crash of the breaking waves and sensed the danger of a tsunami. That's right. Tsunami is coming very quickly. We must bring the knowledge of repel water back to the village before the danger arrives. And that right there is repel water. That is one of our first abilities we're going to get other than manipulating the breath. So we need to clear a pathway to repel water in order to save our village. We have 3 minutes before the tsunami arrives. So, yeah, we better hurry, otherwise we will be in trouble. So, I think what I'm going to do is just tell my villager right away to go get repel water. And he'll just make his way there. We're going to want to save as much time as possible. So, let's see, let's grab a bit of earth from here, because he's going to need a full path over. And now, as you see here, this is flowing water. So when we block it up, it'll still leave us as a problem. Water will start building up. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's following the path... Oh, nope, I am mistaken. It's following the path of the least resistance, but right now that is our bridge, since it is earth, and earth is easier to move than rock. Water will move earth somewhat, but not a lot. As you can see, he has that little thing flowing over his head as he's walking towards this place. That means he's trying to look for knowledge. Knowledge comes in the forms of these little mini totems. And, ooh, that's a problem. I better grab some of this water to make sure he can get across. Just drop it off over here. Okay. As you can see, this is a bit more challenging now because there's the danger of water. And we just need to get this stream to start following a path of least resistance away from where our villager needs to travel. We're about half out of time now, though. So, our villager will try to find his way back to the village. Ooh, I'm going to grab a bit of water out of there to save him the trouble. There we go. That should save him. And, I think, yeah, he's definitely going to make it back in time. Once he gets back there, our village will be completely immune to water. So, yeah, very useful, considering water is one of the, I'd say, 2 main hazards in this game. So, let's hope he gets back there quickly. And, like I said before, though, their AI is wonky, and sometimes, like, there's a slight puddle in their way, and they will try to take an obnoxiously long route just to get back. Exhibit A! Knee-deep water, and you can't get past. So come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can make it. Can you make it? Okay. So you have to make sure there's absolutely no water, otherwise they will not make it across. And sometimes they'll look for an alternate path, which is ridiculously long. I've seriously seen it sometimes with the round islands where they'll have a straight path and they'll take away outside, like around the edge of the island in order to get over there, and it takes them too long. It can be quite annoying, but you get used to it. So he got back with 30 seconds till the tsunami hits. Let's see. As you can see, the water's starting to get a bit stronger. Now, like I was saying, as you can see, the water's a bit getting very wavy over here, and the birds are cawing, and the tsunami is coming. Let's see how well that repel water works. Ooh, that's lagging my game. And this is the tsunami. Basically a massive wall of water that will completely destroy your villages and your people. There's few ways to survive it. As you can hear, they are playing a song now. That is the song of repelling water. Let's see how well it works against this massive wall of water. They sure seem fearless. Let's see how this turns out. And as you can see, the water is just going completely around the village, not even touching the houses or the people within. And it completely broke the wave too. But as you can see, the timer has restarted, so it's only a matter of time before another tsunami hits. And as you can see, the water did wash over the rest of the island, so it's only the village that was safe. So, if you want to get anything done, you have to get it done fast. And now, as you can see, our village icon for this current totem has a... oh, safe for now. It has a blue ring around it. What the... ah, it's saying to get to the next totem, which is right. We should do that quickly before the next tsunami arrives. But, let's see. There's now the problem that there's more water on the island, and it'll only get worse and worse as the level goes on. As you can see, they're trying to take the path directly through the middle of the water. Their pathfinding skills aren't the best. So, yeah, I'm not going to mention it too much because it's just going to be very common. Just have to make sure 5 of them get there, but the problem is they don't take the repel water with them. One of them, someone from this village, after the next village is set up, someone will have to travel back to be able to get the repel water before the next tsunami hits. So, we're going to have to set this up just right. I'm going to try to block this water and get it to go in such a way that it'll flow in with this other stream, so it'll be safe for our villagers to pass through. So, just need to build up a wall, basically. That's about all there is to it. And make sure it's easier for the water to go that way instead of this way. Now, this... As you can see, we're getting more into the slightly more in-depth mechanics. Ooh, are they going to make it before that water hits them? They might not. Uh-oh. They're in trouble. No, I do not want Earth. I need to pick up the water and make sure they're safe. That picking up the water is usually just a short-term solution, though. Because as you can see, the water has just flowed back over the wall I tried to make. So, nothing's been solved. So, but they did make it to the village. Problem is, though, we have a tsunami coming. And, well, we don't have repel water. Oh, what is that there? Is that just a rock, or is that what I think it is? So, what we need to do now is, even though while they're setting up that village, we need to continue to build up this wall here and make it a bit more efficient. Once the water finds a more solid path of least resistance, it usually will stick to it. Alright. Building a village, blah, 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 blah. We made part absorb the earth around the lake to empty it and clear the way to the passage. So, oh yeah, it's saying to basically clear the way to that passage, which is now underwater. But we have bigger problems of a tsunami coming right now. Plus, we have to get the vegetation up on this place. So we need to make sure that see that little white path there is a guy bringing the repel water ability to this new village. So we need to make sure he makes it there. Otherwise, that tsunami is going to completely destroy our new village, and we'll have to rebuild it. But it seems like we've developed a path of least resistance here, making so that this is just one stream we have to worry about instead of 2. So, that's definitely good. And what I'm going to start doing now, since I think he should have a clear path over, I'm going to start covering some of the rocks here with earth in order to allow the vegetation to spread easier. So, I'm going to try to be as efficient about this as possible. Oh, half the territory is now covered in palms, so we're halfway to 100% on this place. But, if I'm not mistaken, that thing there appears to be important. That's right, it definitely moved, so that usually means it's important if it doesn't stay solid rock. So, that is interesting. And as you can see, there's a massive thing of earth over here and the exit, so we're going to want to create a bridge over there for both our people and the plants. So now that place has repel water, and we're pretty much good there. But we have this over here. If I'm not, oh, I am mistaken. I could have sworn. Oh yeah, I noticed when I started a new game on this, is a bit buggy. I believe that is one of the totems that gives you one of the memories of the villagers. So you do have to get that, but for some reason mine had about 3 of them, I think. So apparently that's one of the 3 that I will not have to get in this playthrough. So sorry about that. There's nothing I can really do about it. And I guess that could bring me to my next subject. I had a lot of problems making this Let's Play video. The first episode, at least. I had dozens of things go wrong. I had my recording thing not completely failing on me. The game had to update and started working on a new gaming platform on the computer. It was very weird, all the stuff that was happening, and very annoying, honestly. So let's see. It's looking like one of the easiest ways for us to go about this is going to be blocking off this water here and trying to get the plants across it. So we're going to have to get a lot of earth for that. Hopefully it's not going to go to waste, because we're going to need all the earth we can get, as you saw with the last level. So we need those plants to spread as quickly as possible. And then we're going to need to... Actually, we can get to work on that now, I suppose. Is collecting the water out of this little lake here. I believe it will refill with the tsunamis, but it's fairly easy to drain it out. In fact, one thing we could do with it, once our plants make it across, is we could just drain it out by moving the earth out of the way, which is a very good strategy to go with. In fact, it's probably better than what I was thinking. Actually, we could, since it's not going to get in our way over here, we could start draining there. You see the water starting to flow, and it should start draining out. And let's take this earth and make our bridge here a bit more steady. So it'll last long enough to get at least one plant across, we'll be good. So now we can just start making this deeper down and making it basically more efficient at getting that water out. There we go. It seems like we've stopped the flow here, so that should give us an easy path for our plants to get across. So let's continue to spread the life, basically. So oop, looks like we have another tsunami hitting. Let's put some earth across this here. And the world will get kind of misty when the tsunami's about to hit, I think. That's typically something that happens in this game. Let's go take a look at that tsunami hit. The one problem about tsunamis is it will wipe out your plants. Whoa. That was weird. My game bugged out when it had the boom noise of the tsunami hitting. So either way, the water will wipe out your plants, but your villages will survive. So it should be fine. Except the plants will basically regrow. That's about all there is to it. Hopefully our land bridges will not be destroyed in the tsunami, though. Also, what I said last episode is inaccurate. I'm not going to be putting 2 islands into each video. I'm going to do 1 island per video. Because the first couple ones are pretty short, but later and later they get longer and longer and more tedious. So, yeah. Just going to be doing 1 island this video and all the videos from now on. So, here we are waiting for this tsunami to go by, basically. I guess I can get to work over here some more. As you can see, it's drained out some of this water quite a bit. Unfortunately, the area where the ending is separated from the rest, so we're going to have to just drain it manually if we want our plants to get across at least. And once again, that village has broken the water. Actually, I don't think this village over here is in danger of the tsunami, because it doesn't seem to be even going far enough. Huh. Well, believe me, in levels later on, the tsunamis will hit every village, so it's still best to always get the defense against water on all of your villages as soon as possible. So let's just keep draining this out. I really wish I knew how to get it to drain instantly. Is it the middle mouse button? Spacebar? Tab? No, not tab. I get the feeling it should be double clicking with the right mouse button. Okay, so we've almost completely covered things. Unfortunately, my game is a bit laggy, so that could be why it's not like dropping everything all at once. So that's probably the problem, actually. But let's see. Our plants. Yep, our plants have made it across there, so that's great. We can just keep draining this area, and well, the plants have more than enough earth to work with to be able to get the last bit of this level green. So all we have to do is drain this. Actually, what we could do is do it by moving the earth. Just get some of the earth out of the way and create a path for it. Also, I think I'm going to put the earth onto these stones here to give the plants more room to spread. And, well, ultimately make our lives easier. So, technically the plants don't really do anything for us other than... Actually, now I think that the plants are more bad for you than they are good, except that they're used to unlock stuff. I should mention that once you have unlocked stuff, don't bother with the plants. You're going to want them around as little as possible. They are not helpful to you or your people in anything other than getting 100%. Yeah, trust me, it's a good idea to avoid them if you've 100% the game. Well, if you've 100% the game, you'll know why it's good to avoid them. Alright, so I guess we can start telling our villagers to get over there. Let's just, by the time they get here, we should have this about drained. So just keep putting water in here, I guess. Simple as that, and we'll be ready to move on. Well, of course, I'm assuming that by the time they get here, the plants will have covered the rest of the island, which they probably will. And I don't think a tsunami will hit during that time either. Oh, wow, it looks like they've already about got a path up to it. Yeah, all we need to do is drain a little bit more water and we'll be good. Yeah, we got plenty of time. And I don't know why, but for some reason this level it doesn't make you cover the entire island. It just makes you cover a good amount of it. Because as you can see, there's tons of earth here we haven't even used, and yet it's about to be 100%. So, yeah. Oh. Villagers run into a problem. Oh, it was just a little bit of water down there. So, no big deal. Let's just gather up some more water. Oh, entire territory is covered, so we've unlocked the next thing. So we should be good on that. And they are on their way over. So let's just get this last little bit of water out of their way. Sometimes when I was playing this before, I would try to get as much of the island covered as possible, just to see how much I could get. But I'm not going to be doing that in this playthrough. I don't know. I'm just entertained easily when it comes to these kind of games, because, I don't know, this is different from any other game I've ever played. And I find it really interesting. And, well, looks like they're going through now. Well, I guess that's it for this video. This has been Wentist. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comments are always appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time for more From Dust.